Okay, so I've logged on about a minute early. Just waiting for John to finish on the other channel and people to join us, and then I shall carry on. So just waiting for my stream to feed to me as well. Yeah, looks like I'm streaming. So I'll wait for some people to arrive, and then I will obviously be cracking on. Can people hear me? 2, 1. Can people hear? I take it people can hear what I'm saying. 2, 1. People hear. I take it people can hear what I'm saying. 2, 1. People hear. I take it people can hear what I'm saying. Yeah. Hello, that people are watching. I'm just waiting for some more people to come across from the other chat. As soon as I can see people have entered. Let's just check and wait. Can people hear what I'm saying clearly? I hope you can. I think there's people now watching. Can you hear me? People now watching. Yeah, you can. Can you hear me? Okay, so I just wait for a few more people to come across from John's stream, and then I'll crack on. So I'll just wait till I can see the numbers go up. I think at the moment it's only showing me as there's only 2 watching for now. Well, 3 watching. Hello, Global Hunter. So yeah, that's the first person who's made a comment. I take it is live and people can hear me well, so that's a good start at least. I've now got a few more people watching. Great. Okay, so this is the second time I've obviously done a live stream for Ian. Last week I did a trial one, and this is my second one. Hi everyone that has just joined us. I can see Light is there. Absolutely brilliant. That means I've got a person with me that can help. Fantastic. Okay, so as you're all aware, we're here to do these auctions and things today for charity. The charity that we're doing it for is CEO Sleep Out. CEO Sleep Out was picked basically because the gentleman in Middlesbrough, the mayor of Middlesbrough, I'll just get his name because I can't remember it at the top of my head, Andy Preston, sorry Andy if you're watching, he is obviously the person who was the first person to come on board with the Peter Rabbit of any kind of status or stature as it may be, and he helped Bungle put one of the 50p pieces into circulation of the Peter Rabbit. So because of that, it was picked a charity, and the charity he's picked is CEO Sleep Out. CEO Sleep Out, just for your interest, is basically a charity that's set up, forgive me, I'm reading from my phone in time. So it's a charity set up to fight homelessness and poverty. The fight is founded with money raised from people like ourselves, big-hearted businesses, community leaders, with a pledge to raise outdoor people that sleeping outdoor, basically, and underprivileged people, as it may be. There's a few locations all over the country that do it. There's Manchester, Middlesbrough, as I say, the gentleman that picked the charity for us to do is the Middlesbrough. There's also Milton Keynes, Hull, Darlington and Doncaster. So as you can see, CEO Sleep Out is all over the place. Quite a few places that do it, and that is, you know, a very, very good charity. So the actual charity itself, the way that it's going to be working with the auctions is basically at the moment there's a thing on your screen which is Super Cash. Every donation of Super Cash that you put in will go to the charity. There is a charge of 30%, which Ian is also kindly donating the difference, so they get the full amount that you put through Super Chat. We are also auctioning off coins during this day. Some will be cash auctions and some will be auctions that are not just cash but coin auctions. So the way that Ian wants us to do it is basically one cash, one coin. I note that the last one that was done was a cash auction on John's site, so I'll probably be doing a coin one to start with. The coins that we will be going for, we put up yesterday, just to give a very quick recap of the coins that will be accepted. So when you make a bid, it's whatever auction it will be, we will say one coin and then name of the auction. So say for example I was to do a Q, which I'm not doing Q because that's just been done, but say for example I did a Q, you'd put 1 Q, 2 Q, etc. All the way down. So the first bid will be on coins. The coins that we accept are the 2008 Feathers 2p, the A to Z 10p's, any Olympic 50p's, NHS 50p, Suffragettes, WWF, Flopsy Bunny, Peter Rabbit 2018, Mrs. Tittlemaus, Joanna Puddle Duck, Isaac Newton, 2008 Britannia, and 2017 Shield. They'll be the ones that we will be allowing as coin payments. I also led to believe from John's stream a moment ago, Ian's now accepting certain coins from our visitors from over on coins, but I can't remember what coins they were that you guys can now bid on. So they're the coins that we will be obviously bidding for. The auctions themselves, when it's the cash auctions, obviously it's just the amount you put in. 15% of the sale price will go to the charity as well. So obviously the whole point of today is to get as much money as possible for this charity that has been picked. So I'd ideally love to see lots of people clicking on the super chat and put in some donations in there, from £1 right the way up to whatever you want to put in. Obviously the sky's the limit if you can afford it. The only disclaimer or anything I would state for Ian and everybody else is that we only put in what you can afford to put in. Don't obviously stretch yourself and don't do anything, because unfortunately auctioning is a bit like gambling as it may be, and some people do get carried away. Please don't. Only put in what you can afford to put in. We can't stress that enough. We don't want anyone to go silly. However, we do want as much money as we can get for the charity, which is the whole point of today. Now Ian's also quickly asked me on a telephone call about 5 minutes before I come on, just to tell people that it's actually, we state 24 hours, but it's actually about 30 hours that we're going to be going for. The reason being is actually the clocks go back tonight, so there's an extra hour there. So whoever's got the night shift, I'm not sure who it is, but unfortunately that poor person is doing from, I think it's 12 till 2, but then they're actually staying till 3 because technically 2 goes back to 1. So that's an extra hour there. And then John is also doing his normal Sunday stream that John was just on a moment ago, and he's doing from 12 till 5 as normal tomorrow. So there's actually going to be about 30 hours that we could possibly do these auctions for. And sorry, yeah, the last one actually was an auction for investment coins, not investment, sorry, on Ian's channel, or not channel, his website, rather than coins. So the first point, or the first thing I need to state before I do go into the first coin, which this does lead me on to the first coin that I will be auctioning off for Ian. It's going to be the Gruffalo 50p that I will be auctioning, and that was my cover picture. For those that know, the Gruffalo at the moment is priced with the letter of authenticity, or letter of whatever it may be that Ian puts it as. He's changed it just recently. Well, that coin at the moment is £24.95 on the website, and I think it's £5 for the package that goes with it if you choose to get both. These auctions that we are doing today is for both the package and the coin, so you'll be getting both of the items. So it works out to be roughly £30 on the website if you were to do it or buy it direct. The Gruffalo itself, though, however, on Monday will be going up to the full value of £50 because they're going to be put into circulation very soon. So that's the Gruffalo. While we're on the subject of the Gruffalo, Fran, Ian's wife, has also been doing some Gruffalo trails where she's been hiding some messages to find some Gruffalo 50p's basically. I think it's under 5 stones in particular, and the lucky person that finds that stone will get one of the 50p pieces. So it's obviously, you know, all out there. The idea behind the putting the 50p's out there is because the Royal Mint and the £2 coins, I should say, is because the Royal Mint haven't released them into circulation, and it makes them very hard for people to get hold of if they can't obviously afford to do so. So it's not always the best thing that the Royal Mint have been doing. So hence why Ian and now a few others have decided to put them into circulation, all done through the Great British Coin Hunt. I think Bungle himself has jumped on the Gruffalo, and Bungle and Ian are both you know, associated with the Gruffalo. So well done to Bungle Collects. Hello to all those that just joined, including Purple Fairy, etc. I could just see you say hello, so hi. So as I say, the first one that I'm going to be doing, as I say, is the Gruffalo 50p. It comes with the COA, and of course you also get the packaging. You will be picked a number for them at random. Unfortunately, you will not be able to select the number that you want, because when the number goes through, somebody else may have picked that number, so we don't allow you to pick the number. You'll be given the number, the first one up, at random, and that is the way that it's going to work. So as I say, I'm just about to start the first auction, and that is going to be for the Gruffalo 50p, and this one I'm led to believe is going to be on coins. So if we can start obviously now, if you wouldn't mind, if Lighty or someone could possibly keep an eye on it for me. Hi Steve as well. So the first one for auction is as many coins as you want to put in, and it's the Gruffalo 50p with the COA, etc. Valued about £25 to £30 on Ian's website, and it will be £50 come Monday. And once again, just a very quick plug for Fran, that's Ian's wife, the Gruffalo Trail. There's a video in Facebook which advertises that, and that is, you know, where some lucky people of 5 stones will have the coin available to be found for free, which is nice. So currently we've got A1 Coins, who has got 3 coins bidded for the Gruffalo. It's now gone up to 5 coins with Martin. Now obviously this is worth more than 5 coins. This auction is a coin auction. The next one what I'll be doing will be a cash one, but this one is coin only. Remember the coins I gave you a moment ago are on that list. There's lots of different ones out there. It says Ian's list has got 14, but obviously it hasn't, because we count the A to Z 10p's, there's 26 of them, and the Olympic coins, there's obviously 29 of them out there as well. Oh, and also, yes, well reminded Lighty or Warren, you have to be a member of the of Ian's website to basically be able to auction or bid on these coins or things that we're putting out. So you have to be a member to bid. If you're not a member, unfortunately, your bid won't be counted. So I know that A1 Coins, who's currently winning on 9, is a member, so that's fine. But anybody else, obviously, that does bid, you have to be members. If we don't recognise the name, I'm sure Lighty and people will shout it out. So as I say, this is mainly for charity, the event today, and it's a good thing to do. Obviously, if people do have any questions, fire away. I can see the screen today. Last week when I did the live stream, unfortunately I couldn't see a screen, so I've actually got access to a screen and I can see one now. Thanks Martin, if you're a customer, keep bidding, that's absolutely fine. Hannah, Hannah's replying to Steve, I think. It's absolutely fine. Hannah, while you're on, I believe you're coming to the Royal Mint to visit us or to meet a load of us on the... All right, okay. I've just received a message saying if Scott receives £50 in super chat in 2 hours, Ian will put up £1,000 of points in a coin auction. So, but Lighty must have had a message from Ian stating that. So currently it's still the Gruffalo at 9 coins with A1. I think we're about to do the countdown on that, so we want to put a bid in, be as quick as possible. Hannah, anyway, going back to our little chat before, when you come to meet us on the 25th at the Royal Mint, I believe there's a few of us going down. I think you said you were going to come and join us. That I don't know if you remember the book that I showed on my last chat, and you mentioned that you didn't have all the coins. That book will be with me, so the chances are, if you want it, it would probably be given to yourself. I'd be in one of Ian's loyal customers, here all the time, and also doing live streams, and one of our CJs. So I tend to, if I've got things I don't need, I will quite happily, if it's someone that I recognise or seems quite a nice person, will help them. So you will be, when you meet us at the Royal Mint, getting that book that I had the other day on the site. I don't want to say what it is, but I think you'll know what it is. So if you do, just give me a thumbs up or something to prove that, or to acknowledge the fact that you've seen the message or heard the message. So anyway, back to this charity again. It's the CEO Sleep Out. It was picked by the Mayor of Middlesbrough, because he obviously was one of the first people to jump on board with the Peter Rabbit going into circulation. I think we're down to the last. Nope, it's just been sold. So A1 coins are very well done. Just have to write it down for Ian. So it was A1 Gruffalo, and it was 9 coins. So that's absolutely brilliant. So I said to Ian, I'll try and get through as many as I want to get through. So that's absolutely brilliant. Hannah, I've seen your message. So that book, as I say, with those 50p pieces that you liked, will be yours basically when we get to the mint and meet you. Bearing in mind, obviously, Ian is going down on the Thursday, and I'll be going on the Friday. I think Steve Fraser and a few others are joining us as well. I think there's about 9 or 10 going from memory. So that's fine. That'll be winging its way to you on that day. I won't send it in the post, Hannah. I'll just bring it with me. So again, well done to A1 Coins for your win a moment ago. The next coin I think I'm going to put on, I'm going to do a £2 coin. Now, I can't remember for the life of me which £2 coins were COAs, because I don't collect £2 coins myself. I only do 50p's. So I think the first £2 coin that I'm going to do is, I think there's an RAF one. Yeah, RAF. So the first 2 coins I'm going to auction off, this is a cash bid, and it will be the RAF £2 coin, and that'll be our next one. So if we can start having bids. Hello. The wife has put hi Scott on the hello Sue. So yeah, if anybody does want to start the bidding, it's money this time, cash. Remember, 15% of the cash that is owned or the winning bid will go to the charity. So the first one is the RAF £2 coin. I hope someone is going to put a nice bid in for that one. And bearing in mind, if anybody does want to do the super chat, then that's also fine. As much donation as you want to put in, that all goes to the charity which has been picked. So just to give everyone a very quick recap, the 50p Peter Rabbit was the first one that was put into circulation by Ian. There was 400 of them put into circulation. There was a few reasons behind it, but mainly because the Royal Mint decided not to release it. For those that know Peter Rabbit 50p, there was 5 the first year in 2016, 4 released in 2017, 4 released in 2018. 3 of the 4 in 18 are quite rare. And then this year in 2019, they decided, yeah, it's the £2 coin, Lee, sorry, that's going into, is the COA coin again. So it's one of the COA coins. All the coin jockeys, sorry, are just doing the COA coins unless we're stated otherwise. So unless Ian comes on or sends us a message, we will only be doing the COA coins. They're the ones, the £2 coins I think are selling for $29.95 each on Ian's website. So I say this one is the COA £2 RAF, and I think we got our first bid there of £10, which is absolutely brilliant. So as I say, we started off with the Peter Rabbit with putting in because you couldn't get the 2019 in circulation, which for anybody that's collected the coin sets up to now is a bit out of order. You know, all the parents that are collecting that coin set, unless they've had to put their hand in the pocket, either spend £4.50 on Westminster Collects, etc., or £10 for the proper package coin from the Royal Mint, or other suppliers like Ian, etc. It isn't very fair. So Ian thought, well, didn't like the idea, and he's put some into circulation. So anybody that finds one, fantastic. The reason the charity that we've gone for today has been chosen was because the mayor of Middlesbrough was the first person of, you know, in standing as it may be in the community, being a mayor, backed it, and therefore that's why he got the choice of the charity, and hence why we're picking, or the charity was picked, of CEO Sleep Out. And bear in mind that again, that's just where it's to sponsor people basically sleeping out and understanding what it's like to be a homeless person sleeping out. So it's a great charity. We're doing a countdown by the looks of it. Now for the RAF £2, it's on 19 is the countdown, and I'm not sure what the current bid is. I think it's still £10 looking at it. If someone could confirm it. Yeah, it is. I think it's currently sat at £10 still. So if someone could just confirm it is definitely still sat at £10 for the RAF. I'm pretty certain it is, and we're on a countdown of 17 or 16. It is the RAF. Thanks very much, Chris. And we're on a countdown of 16. So if anybody wants to jump in for the RAF £2 COA coin, currently worth £30 on Ian's website, going at £10, that is an absolute steal, because obviously when these coins get put in circulation, they'll probably double. So £10 currently with Angela, and we're on 13. Well done, Angela, by the looks of it. No one is challenging you at this point. Obviously, bearing in mind 15% of that amount raised will go to charity, to the CEO Sleep Out charity. I think we're pausing for some reason on 10. Okay, we're now on 9. 8. Still a great steal at £10 for Angela. 7. A1 Coins has just come in at £11. That's leaving it to the last 5 seconds. That was Chris. I think A1 Coins has just come in at 11. Nope, Tracy has now come in at 14. Hi, Shell. I've just seen you come on. Shell, if anyone that doesn't know, is one of my friends. She also collects 50p pieces. Hi, Shell. So, yeah, it's currently now £14. It's going once at £14 to Tracy. Still £14. It's going twice. And it looks like it's going to be sold. It has been sold. Sold for £14. That's the RAF £2 COA to Tracy. Well done, Tracy. Let me just write down your name. Okay, fantastic. So that's the second auction we've done. So the next auction, when we do one, will be for coins. So if anybody does want to go for the next auction, I don't know what it's going to be yet, so I'm open to some suggestions. If anyone wants to put on a coin they would like one of the COAs to be auctioned off, then by all means put it on there. And thanks very much, Steve, putting £5 into the super chat donation. Remember, the super chat donations, 100% of it will be going to the charity. There is a 30% charge from the company that set it up, but Ian's covering that 30% charge, so that means the full amount will be given in the super chat. So if you wouldn't mind, anybody, I say, to just tell me which coin you would like me to start the next auction on, and it will be on coins. Remember, it's one of the COAs that we will be auctioning. Any more super chat donations will be obviously gladly received, and obviously the cash donations, the higher we can get the amounts, that's absolutely brilliant. So if forgive me, I got a text message. So I haven't had anybody saying what coin they want us to put on as of yet. So, but remember, it'll be a coin donations or coin amounts next. You've had your coins already given, and across in America, if anyone's watching, I believe that you can put state or park quarters in. So let me know which coin. If not, I'll pick one myself in a couple of seconds. Because I've had nobody telling me what coin they would like to. Frankenstein. Okay, well, because Tracy won the last one, we'll let her have the pick. So Tracy, we'll do the Frankenstein next. So the Frankenstein will be the next coin that we're going to be auctioning. I won't just be doing auction after auction. I will do a bit of waffle in a bit, but for now, I want to try and get as much things we can do for the charity and things out there. So sharing the stream with her. Yeah, so I think Light is just saying to anybody that's watching, share the stream. Obviously, we're on for, well, it's supposed to be 24 hours, but I think it's going to end up being 30 hours in total because John, the gentleman that was just on before me, is going to be on from 12 till 5 tomorrow. Ian was supposed to be finishing at 12 o'clock, but I think John is doing his normal weekly Sunday slot. So that's also going to carry on into that. Ian told me on the phone before. So that will be, you know, it's going to be around about 30 hours, sorry, that we are in total for. So as I said, the next one was going to be the Frankenstein. Tracy picked it, so thanks Tracy. Frankenstein COA is next. Again, valued on Ian's website at £30 or $29.95. Remember, you get the coin and the packaging. A number picked at random will be given to both. You get the same number on both, but it's picked at random by someone at the Great British Coin Hunt team, and they will pick it at random. So this one is for coins. So if you've got any of those coins, you can make a bid. So here you go. Frankenstein is the next one, starting now. Anyone wants to put a bid in for that, feel free. I'd expect to see Steve or someone put some coins in, hopefully. You know, I don't know. We shall see. So, anyway, the Ian, because of what happened with the Royal Mint and not circulating coins, it was decided that he was going to put all of the coins, or if he could, he was going to try and put all of the uncirculated coins into circulation. And that is pretty much what he's aiming to do. So the next one, as we know, is the Gruffalo. Peter Rabbit was done last. The Gruffalo, which is also being sponsored by Bungle, is being put in circulation very, very soon. So soon, in fact, that at the moment it's currently sat at $24.95 on the website. However, it will be going up. Sorry, Steve. You won a block of Frankensteins yesterday. No harm to get another one though, mate, if you wanted to add or try. So, as I say, the Gruffalo is going to be the next one that goes into circulation. At the moment, it's $24.95 on the website. With effect Monday, that will be going up to £50, which is the price. This is right-handed. This one is for coins. The last one was cash. This one's for coins. So just reminding people out there, it is for coins. The coins that you can bid using, I know I stated them a moment ago, but just in case people have forgotten, the coins that we can use are 2008 Feathers 2p, A to Z 10p's, so there's 26 of those, obviously, each letter of the alphabet. 2008 Lion 10p, all the Olympic coins, the 50p Olympics, there's 29 of them. An NHS, Suffragette, WWF, Flopsy Bunny, Peter Rabbit 2018, Mrs. Tittlemouse, Jemima Puddle Duck, Isaac Newton, 2008 Britannia 50p, and a 2017 Shield. They are all low mintage figure coins, hence why they are available to be used in the auctions. So I don't know if we've got anybody started to bid yet, but the auctions at the moment are, well, it is on the Frankenstein, and it's currently sat at no coins. So we need somebody to make a bid at least with one coin, and any of those coins on the list. If you're lucky to have a bag full of them, you could put that bid in straight away. That would be absolutely well received. Otherwise, start us off with £1. Oh, one coin, sorry. Thanks, Steve. Steve Fraser, Dragonlord Coins, has started the bidding at one coin. A1 Coins has now gone in with 5. So we're currently at A1 Coins with 5 coins. So that's a great start. So that's 5 of those coins mentioned to get yourself a Frankenstein £2 COA coin from Ian, currently valued at around about £35 if you get the package in as well. And at the moment it's going for 5 coins. Now it's 6 coins I think someone's put in. I think Chris has put in 6 coins. So 6 coins is now the bid, which is absolutely fine. So that's 6 coins for the Frankenstein. Bearing in mind, obviously, if you were lucky enough to have a few of the feather 2p's out there, you could actually be paying 12p for a coin that's worth £30 currently sat on Ian's website. So bearing in mind these weren't put into circulation, they will be by Ian at some point, but at the moment they're only available on places like the Royal Mint, etc. So, you know, it's fantastic. 6 coins is currently good, and it's starting the countdown now. So Chris Dyer is currently winning with 6 coins, and this is for a Frankenstein £2 coin. It's now on 7 coins with Gary. So let's see if anybody beats Gary. Still currently sat at 7 coins. Bear in mind again, if you're in America, you can use the American coins as well. What coins are they Ryan collects? I will tell you again. I just wrapped them up a moment ago, but I'll say them again. So it is 2008 Feathers 2p's, sorry, 2008 Feathers 2p, any A to Z 10p, a 2008 Lion 10p, any Olympic 50p, NHS, Suffragettes, WWF Flopsy Bunny, Peter Rabbit 2018, Mrs. Tittlemouse, Jemima Puddle Duck, Isaac Newton, 2008 Britannia, or a 2017 Shield. Any of those coins, or in fact you'd need 8 of them at the minute, or 9 of them now, so 10 indeed, because Gary's now coming with a bid at 9. So Gary's currently winning with 9 coin bid. So obviously Frankenstein, as I say, is currently worth about £30 on Ian's website. That will go up at some point. No doubt it's going to go up quite a lot more when it goes into circulation, through Ian putting them into circulation. So at 8 coins or 9 coins as it is now, that's a steal as it may be. Very good value. Polly's now put a quote in, or a pricing for 10. So we've got 10 coins now, which is absolutely brilliant. Again, you know, it's the amount of coins you could be getting this if those 10 coins were all 2p's for 20p. And those 2p's aren't overly, they are rare 2p's, but because people don't really collect 2p's, they tend to collect the 50p's. Look for an undated 20p or the £2 coins. There's going to be quite a few of those 2p's out there. So if you're lucky enough to own those 2p's, you could in theory get yourself an absolute bargain, because obviously that's 20p if it's 10 of those 2p coins. It'd be absolutely brilliant for one of these coins that's worth an absolute fortune, or will be in the future. So Polly's still leading with 10, and we're down to the last 7 seconds, or 7 countdown. That light is doing the countdown for me. It's 6 at the moment, and still Polly leading. It's 5. Gary's now put a bid in for 11, so Gary's now winning with 11 coins. It's going once. Oh, 11 Gary, and we start down to 20 countdown again. So as I say, this thing that Ian's doing to put all these coins in circulation is absolutely brilliant. The first person to jump on board was the Mayor of Middlesbrough, and he obviously is the charity picker for today. His name was Andy Preston, and he's the person that picked the charity that we are obviously going for today, which is a CEO Sleep Out, which is, you know, very, very worthwhile charity. So currently on, oh, Polly just snuck in again. So Polly's now on 12 coins. I think poor Lighter keeps counting down from 20. So it's now back to 20 and Polly. Well done. I'm actually glad I've got a screen behind me today because, or in front of me, but it's behind me on the video, because I can now see what's going on. Whereas last time when I was doing a live stream, I couldn't see anything that was going on to read the comments. So it's a bit more off-putting reading the comments while you're trying to chat, because you kind of forget where you're going and what you're looking at. So if my eyes keep wandering off, it's because I'm looking at the screen in the top corner. So we're currently, Polly is still winning, and we're down to 7. Remember, this is a coins bid. The coin amount that we're on, I can't remember now, it's escaped me, but I'm sure I'll find out in a second. He says. We're down to, it's sold to Polly for 12 coins. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. So Polly, and it was 12 coins. Okay, so well done, Polly, congratulations. That was a Frankenstein £2 COA coin, and obviously you got it for 12 coins. I hope, well, it doesn't matter what coins they are, but well done on winning. I hope for your sake it'll be very good if they're all 2p feathers, because that would be an absolute killing that you just made there. So well done. Good afternoon, Disney Princess. Very well done, as I say, to Polly for winning that last one. So absolutely brilliant. Today again, just to re-promote it, the charity that we're doing is CEO Sleep Out. If you want to donate, please feel free. Put a super cash amount in on the bottom corner of your YouTube. All of that will go to the charity. Obviously you can put whatever amount you want to put in there. I think it starts at, for some reason it defaults at $1.99. If you're using a phone, unfortunately it will stick at a $0.99. If you're using a computer, you can actually type an amount in. So it's absolutely, you know, brilliant. Any amount that we can receive for the charity through the super chat. If we get a certain amount of super chat, Ian is going to put in an auction of £1,000 points, £1,000 worth of points, sorry, into somebody's account for, or do an auction for it if we get to £45 or more in super chat. So if we get to £45 or more in super chat, Ian will do an auction, or allow us to do an auction for £1,000 worth of points to use on his website, which is an awful lot of money to use on in the website, to be honest. So that's absolutely brilliant. So we want to get as many super chat amount as possible. So also I've just read that Lighty's put 40 viewers and Ian will auction a £500 investment in coins. I think we're currently sat on 35 viewers. So if we get another 5 more people watching, Ian will put, it will auction £500 investment in coins, is what it says there. So that's fine. It's gone down to 34 now. It's funny, I said it gets to 40 and it's suddenly gone down from 35 to 34. Oh well, that's it's 31. So we're going backwards, not upwards. So say the CEO sleepover was picked by the Mayor of Middlesbrough, Andy Preston. He was the first person to jump on board with any of the coins that we were putting out to give good advertisement for Ian, and he did the Peter Rabbit. So the next coin that we are putting out, or next coin Ian is putting out in association with Bungle, is the 50p Gruffalo. So that's absolutely brilliant. What that means is the Gruffalo at the moment is currently sat at £25. It will be going up to 50 on Monday. Again, I'll promote Fran's thing. She's got a Gruffalo trail where she's got 5 stones, and there's 5 winning, I think, or codes or coins under the stone where people will get a prize. So that's a great thing. That video, if you do want to watch it, is on the Facebook channel for the Great British Coin Hunt. In relation to the next auction, because the last one was done on coins, the next one will be a cash auction. Bearing in mind, again, 15% of the cash raised from any of the auctions will go to the charity. So it's 15% from the cash auctions. The next coin that I'm going to do is one that I haven't seen listed. It may have been over the last few days. Can we have Frankenstein cash next, please? That's from Tracy. Okay, do you know what? I will do. So I wasn't going to do the Frankenstein, but I will do. It's obviously Tracy wants to try and win a Frankenstein. She won the RAF for cash. So I'm not to say no, because obviously if Tracy does win again, it means there's more money going to the charity. So that's absolutely fine. So the next one we'll do then will be a Frankenstein again. It'll be a cash bid, so cash amounts. You can start that now, whenever you want to start. That's absolutely fine. So the first bid can come in. So it'll be a cash amount for the Frankenstein, £2 COA. Obviously on Ian's website currently it's £29.95. Bearing in mind, when this does get put into circulation, it'll probably double quite soon. Tracy's put the first bid in at £5. So it's a Frankenstein £2 coin, COA. Let me just write it down so I don't forget. Frankenstein. And this is the cash. So Marie F, hello Marie, has now put in 7. Tracy's jumped straight up with 10. So the Frankenstein is currently sat at £10 bid, and now £11 bid for Marie. And it's a cash bid, this one. Bearing in mind, the higher the amount of cash, the more that money is going to the charity. CEO sleep outdoors or sleep outside. So that's fine. Currently sat with Marie at £11. Let's see if anyone else carries on bidding. So it's the Frankenstein £2 COA that is currently up for auction. While the bidding, there's no bidding or no counting down going on at the minute, so if anyone does have any questions or want to put any chat on, obviously feel free to do so. I've got nowhere near the knowledge that Ian's got, unless it's possibly out 50p's, in which case I might do, but then I'll obviously try and answer any questions. So as I say, at the moment, again, the charity is for CEO sleep out or sleepover. It's basically a charity where people, CEOs of companies, etc., experience what it's like to be a homeless person, and they spend a night out. So it's a great charity. It just tries to get awareness of people that are homeless and living on the street. So as much money to go to that charity as possible would be absolutely brilliant. Bearing in mind, any super cash amounts, the whole lot gets given to the charity. And if it's a cash bid like this one is currently set at £11, 15% of that would also be given to the charity. So it's very good. Remember, these coins that you're bidding on at the moment, it's the Frankenstein CAO, which is basically the coin with Ian's letter confirming it is going to be one of those that is circulated or will be circulated, and it's obviously going to be worth quite a bit, hopefully, in the future. So getting it at £11 is a great steal, considering it's being sold at £30 on the website, and no doubt when it is put out, it'll probably go up to £60, etc. So it's now Tracy at £13, and the countdown has started. You'll have to forgive me, I've also got a cold, so I may be a bit sniffly, and I do apologise if that's coming across on the camera. So as I say, current bid is back to 20, down, countdown, and it's at £13 with Tracy. I think Tracy wanted the £2. She's got the RAF already, so I think she's obviously wanting to get the Frankenstein as well. Best of luck to her if she does, unless of course someone puts another bid into Sabita. At the moment it's unlucky for some 13 is the bid, and remember that 15% of that £13 is going to go to the charity CEO Sleep Out. So that's absolutely brilliant. Countdown's down on 11. So throughout the day, all day, they're pausing for some reason at 10 seconds. So just a very quick catch up. This obviously is this is a 24-hour, or down as a 24-hour coinathon, where obviously the whole point behind it is to try and get as much money for charity as possible. A charity that's been picked is CEO Sleep Out. Chances are it'll actually be going on for longer than 24 hours. Well, it definitely will be, because the clocks go back, so there's an extra hour there. And also John, that was on before me, is also doing his normal 5-hour stint that he does at weekend. So that, someone just put a bid in for £13.50. So we will be obviously going for approximately 30 hours. So £13.50 is the current bid for the Frankenstein £2 COA. So Tracy, if you want to win it, you've gone with 15 now, Tracy. I had a feeling you would do. I think Tracy definitely wants this coin. So well done, Tracy. I think the countdown is, I'm not sure it's going to restart very shortly. If anyone else wants to put a bid in, yeah, we're back to 20. So it's currently set with Tracy again on 20, down to 19. Okay, so the bids from all bids need to be in pound increments. So it has to be going up by £1 minimum. Obviously, if somebody does want the coin and wants people to stop bidding and just put your highest bid in straight away, obviously I appreciate people don't want to do that. A bit like eBay, you put your cheapest one in and try and get it for as cheap as possible. Bearing in mind though, this is for a charity event, so as much money as we can raise is the better. So if you do want the coin desperately, just put a bid in straight away. You know no one else is going to outbid you on, and that means that chances are you're going to secure yourself that coin. I mean, currently at £15, that's half price to what Ian sells it on his website, and obviously once it is put into circulation, it's going to go up quite quickly. So pause for catch up. So yeah, we're down to 9. It's currently sat with Tracy, I believe, on £15. This is a cash bid, and 15% of the amount raised will be going to the charity. Also, please bear in mind you can still pay any amount you want through the super chat or super cash, as it may be. I think it's called super chat, and if you get £45 donation in that, I think Ian is going to auction off £1,000 worth of points. So that's brilliant. And I think if we got to 40 watches, it was going to do some other kind of auction as well. So at the moment, it's going down to 2, and it's going. I've got a feeling it may be sold now, so we'll see. Yeah, it was sold to Tracy, £15. Well done, Tracy. Let me just write that down. £15, Tracy. So as you can see, Tracy has now won 2 of the £2 coins. She's got herself the RAF one. She paid 14 for that, and the Frankenstein, and paid 15 for that. So those 2 coins she's technically paid for 1, because they're £30 each on Ian's website, or £29.95. So she's got 2 coins there from the auction at pretty much the same price as she would have paid for 1. So I say Ian's doing some fantastic deals at this point of time on the web, on these live streams, all in the name of charity. So well done, Tracy. Congratulations, it's your 2nd coin today. So as I say, I know the next coin I'm going to be doing, it's one of my favourites. I want to see if anyone can guess the coin that it might be. So you'll know, well, people that have watched me previously know that my favourite coins are 50p pieces. I collect 50p's mainly because of my daughter Katie, but I collect the 50p's. So the 50p that I'm going to be doing next, and it will be a coin one. I don't think this has been put out yet from what I've seen in an auction. It is my favourite 50p. It was originally released as a large 50p in 1994. So can anyone guess what that 50p is that I'm going to be auctioning next for coins? It was released originally, say 94, in a big 50p, and it was then re-released again in a military set in 2019 as a small 50p. And no, it's not Q Global Hunt, I'm afraid. Q was released in 2009 as a normal size, as the current size 50p. So which one do people think it is? Will anybody guess right? Yes, Global Hunter, you guessed right, is a D-Day 50p. So the next 50p that we'll be, or the next coin, COA again, that we'll be putting in, and Judith also guessed right, the next 50p that we'll be putting in for auction is a coin auction. So bearing in mind the coins that you can use, I think Lighty or Chris, so Chris has just put up on the screen, so you can use any of those coins. So it doesn't have to be all the same coin, it can be any of them. So you could technically, if you win it for say 10, put 5 WWF, 2 Suffragette and 3 Olympic coins. Whatever coins you get, it can be any of those coins. It's going to be the D-Day coin. It's for a coin auction, and we'll start it now. So we'll start obviously with one coin. If anybody wants to put a coin in, or one coin in for the D-Day 50p, that is absolutely brilliant to start with. D-Day 50p COA. Again, this coin is currently valued at $24.95 on Ian's website. Bearing in mind, you get the coin, the letter of authenticity, or of whatever he calls it, and also the packaging. The packaging and the coin will have a number that will match, but you won't get to pick the number. Unfortunately, the number will be picked for you, but you will get the same coin with the same number on the packaging and a letter for both. So it's currently sat with Gordon Allen on 5 coins for the D-Day. So it's 5 coins on the D-Day as we stand at the moment. So let's hope that somebody keeps going in. Bearing in mind, obviously, whilst we're doing the coin bids, if anybody does want to donate any cash, please use the super chat. Donate as much as you can. It starts normally at 1.99 if you're using a mobile. Unfortunately, on a mobile device, it will only go up as a 0.99. It won't go up to a round number. On a computer, I'm led to believe it will go to a round number. Steve Fraser is now winning currently on the D-Day. He's doing a 6 coins for D-Day, and the countdown has started by Chris. So I've nearly done an hour of my 2-hour stint. It will be Dragon Lord Coins Steve Fraser that is next, your current winner on this D-Day 50p. Steve will be next. He will be on for a couple of hours. And we're currently on 19 seconds to get the D-Day, and winning bid so far is 6. So it's now 8. So Gordon is now put a bid in for 8 on the D-Day. The D-Day one, it's the original coin was 1994. It was a big coin. It's now been released into the proof sets, or not proof set. I got a proof set. It's the new bunk set, as it may be, a pack of 5 military ones. Within that pack, you've got a few others, like the Victoria Cross medal, the Victoria Cross, etc. The D-Day one, it's the first time it's ever been released onto a small 50p. So it's going to be quite a rare one, quite a nice one to get. I'd imagine the value on this one can only go up because, as I say, the older version of it, there was quite a few out there, but the smaller version, there's going to be very few. So, you know, 8, currently sat at 8 coins is a very good bid. It's a bit of a steal, that, to be honest, considering that those 8 coins could all be 2p's. 2p feathers. I don't know if they were, what they are. We don't know what they are. You can put whatever coin you want as long as it's one of those coins, and it's obviously currently sat at 8. So if anybody wants to beat that, so it's 8 for a COA 50p D-Day. It's my cat, sorry. 50p D-Day, and that is currently sat on a small amount. Well, I think it should go for a lot more than that, to be honest. I think that's going to be as valuable as possibly. Everybody wants Q because Q is Q. It was a small amount released in 2009, but don't forget this D-Day is the first time it's ever been released onto a small 50p piece. It was only ever put on a big one before. So I think that whoever gets this is going to be a steal. Absolutely. Currently sat to buy it on his website is $24.95, and it's going for coins, which is down to 2 and going. It's going again, and it's been sold to Gordon Allen for 8. Well done, Gordon. You have to forgive me because I have to write it down to give details to Ian of the coins that I've auctioned off. So it's going to Allen for 8 coins. Gordon Allen, sorry, for 8 coins. Well done, Gordon. Absolutely brilliant. So, as I say, that coin itself, it's currently for $24.95 on Ian's website. If you add a packaging as well, I think it works out to be 30. And Gordon has just got it for 8 coins, which I think is an absolute bargain. The details of where to send the coins to, you send them to Ian at the Great British Coin Hunt. If you go onto his website, you have to be obviously a member of the, and I think you lost me for a second. I think you did. So I'm hoping that you heard me, but if not, Gordon, you have to become a member if you're not a member already, because you technically should be bidding if you're a member. Once you become a member, you have to buy something that registers on the site, so Ian knows you're a genuine person. Once that happens, you just send the coins. Ian's address is on his website, and it's actually also been put up on the screen by Global Hunter, which is absolutely brilliant. So there you go, it's on the screen. That's where you'd send the coins to. Remember, it could be any of those coins. You could send 8 of one, you could send 8 different ones, it doesn't matter. You won with 8 coins, so it could be any of those coins listed, mentioned. It looks as if my stream is slowing down. I think my young lad's playing his PlayStation, so if it is, forgive me. Hopefully I won't cut out. I've only got an hour and 4 minutes left. Which raft did I get, by the way? I was paying for another auction when you showed it. It's the RAF £2 coin. It's the COA one. I'm not sure which COA one it is. It'll be on Ian's website. If you click into the Great British Coin Hunt advanced orders, and in the advanced orders, if you click on them, you'll have the picture of the coin of the one that you have basically won on your bid. It's Tracy, so I think that was the one you got for £14, the RAF one. That will be, I say, you go to the website and it's in there. So just a very quick reminder, the Gruffalo will be going out into circulation very soon. The number has changed. It was going to be a smaller amount put out. It's now, I think, going to be 1,050p from what Ian was saying yesterday. I could be wrong. I'm sure I'll be corrected if I am wrong. It's being sponsored by Bungle. Bungle Collects. He is a coin tuber. He'll also be doing a stint on here later on. So he's sponsoring Ian. It's the Gruffalo that's going out next. Currently it is sat at $24.95 on the website. If I can make a personal suggestion, I would go on there and get them as quick as possible, because on Monday they will be going up to £50 for the coin. So it's well worth jumping on now, get yourself a bargain, because you can guarantee, well, pretty much you double your money on Monday. The Gruffalo will be going up once it goes into circulation. If it goes anything like the Peter Rabbit, then it will be quite expensive if people want to get it with the letter of authority or authentication. Bearing in mind, if people do find these coins in their change, and they're very lucky enough to find one of the ones in your change, please do not ask Ian for a letter. The chances are if you do find one, it is a real one, because I don't know of anyone else that's doing the same stunt or putting the coins out into circulation. So if you do find one, congratulations, but Ian won't send you a letter. It's only the ones that are buying or being bought on the website or in these auctions that you get a letter with. The reason behind that is because it's to make it fair for those people that have invested in it, to get a good return on the coin in the future. If you do get one in change, it's still going to be worth more than face value, in my opinion. I'm sure it's in other people's opinion as well. Congratulations if you find one, it's absolutely brilliant, but you won't get a letter. Just to stress that. So just a very quick reminder, Peter Rabbit 2019 has already gone into circulation. There was 400 put out. There was a few people that were putting them in circulation. They put them in via vending machines, car park meters, etc. Bungle put out 10 coins. I think his last 10p that went into circulation was put out by the Mayor of Middlesbrough. That is Andy Preston. Andy is the person that picked the charity that we are doing this auction for. The charity, as we all know, is CEO Sleep Out. Just to give you a little bit more about that charity again, in case you missed it earlier on, CEO Sleep Out is a charity set up to fight homelessness and poverty. So basically, it was founded with money raised by people like ourselves, big-hearted business people and community leaders, and basically it's to raise awareness of people that are sleeping rough on the streets or sleeping out. So it's just basically it's a charity where people get the opportunity to sleep out and understand what it's like to be a homeless person, which I hope, touch wood, none of us ever become. And there's lots of different places all over the place. There's Manchester, there's Middlesbrough, Milton Keynes, Hull, Darlington and Doncaster that this charity is based in. The particular one we picked, obviously Bungle, is based in Middlesbrough, and it was picked again by the Mayor of Middlesbrough, Andy, and he picked that charity. So if you do want to donate to that charity, please go on the super chat, donate whatever amount you want. The more you give, the better. So forgive me a second, Tracy, I'm not sure which of the RAF £2 coins. It just says RAF £2 coins, so Ian will probably sort it out for you later on. I'll message him. If he's got your details, Tracy, what it might be worth doing is just emailing Ian and or not Ian, text him if you've got his number. His number's on the website. Text him, say that you won one of the RAF coins on an auction, and I'm sure he'll be able to sort out which RAF coin it is for yourself. If there is 5 out there, great. I'm sure he'll sort out one that you potentially need, whichever one it is. But it's the one that is definitely being put into circulation, so he knows which ones they are. Unfortunately, £2 coins isn't my forte. I don't know too much about £2 coins, so it's because people wanted £2 coins as well as 50p's, hence why I put a £2 coin up. I just picked one at random and it happened to be that one. So if you speak to Ian via text, say that we've sent you across to him, I'm sure he'll be able to sort out which £2 RAF coin it is. So forgive me, Tracy, going back to the as I say, sorry, I just read another message from Tracy. Tracy, I understand you don't want to get the same coin twice. That's fine. I totally get that. So, as I say, if you message Ian, I'm sure he'll be able to make sure which one it is. RJ Coins. It's got all 5 are listed for sale, circulation on the site. So Tracy should be able to pick. That's fine. So, as I say, RJ Coins, sorry, has just confirmed that there is 5 listed. It just says RAF coins, so I've done one of them. Whichever one of them, I'm sure if you send Ian a message, he will let you pick the one that you want out of the 5. If they're all listed, then you should be able to get the one that you want, Tracy. And if you carry on bidding, you get one for coins or you get another one for cash, I'm sure he'll let you pick the second one. As I say, just send Ian a text. You can get his number. As I say, Tracy, if you can, I can see you've sent it there. I'll make a note of it. The badge, you say, BADGE. So I'll put a note of that. So hopefully I'll send Ian a message of it and it'll be the badge one. If not, as I say, as long as we've got your details, Tracy, I've written it down. Tracy, you pick the coin, tell Scott and he'll run. Yeah, I have noted that, Tracy, so it's the badge one. So I've written that down for you. I'll get that sorted out with Ian for you later on. So anyway, back to the story of the 50p or the charity. So say the Mayor of Middlesbrough picked the charity, hence why we're doing it. If you do the super chat, put any donation in there that you want, and give me a second. Sorry, I got a text message. I do apologise. So the as I said, the Mayor picked the coin super chat. If you go into that, put any donation in, the whole donation will go to the charity. There is a 30% charge, but Ian is covering that charge. So the full amount will go to the charity if you make a donation through super chat. I'm led to believe okay, so say Tracy, no need to message Ian, I've got the badge, that's fine, I've got that written down. Thanks RJ as well for your message. So as I was saying, in relation to the super chat, put any donation on there. I think there was a set amount stated previously. If Lighty could possibly remind me the amount that was put on. If we get to a certain amount of money through the super chat, there's a special auction that's going to happen. I think there was also a special auction that was going to happen if we got to 45 watches. That's absolutely brilliant if we get to those figures, and we can do another kind of auction. In relation to this, as I know the last auction we done was on coins, so the next auction will be cash. Bearing in mind again that when we do cash auctions, 15% of the amount from the cash auction or the win amount does get put into the charity. Lighty's just confirmed it is £45 more in the super chat, and there will be £1,000 in points auctioned on the site. So we need to get £45 more in the super chat. Also, if we get to 40 viewers, we're currently sat, I believe, on 34. If we get to 40 viewers, then we will do a £500 investment auction, a £500 investment for coins auction if we get to 40 watches. So you never know, we might get up there. If we do, that'd be brilliant. So I've just done the D-Day coin 50p COA for 8 coins. I don't mind. Should we do a Q next? I think that's what most people tend to want to go for, is the Q. So I think we will. We'll do a Kew Gardens next. So Kew Gardens 50p piece. COA 2019 Kew Gardens 50p. One of the COA coins. Again, currently valued on Ian's website at £29.50 for the Q. The Q is worth a little bit more than the normal 50p's because obviously it's a Q. So Kew Gardens 50p COA is next. It's a cash bid. So if anybody wants to start a bidding on a Kew Gardens COA cash, that's absolutely brilliant. The amount raised for the Q will obviously 15% of that will be going to the charity. So we'll start obviously at any amount someone wants to offer for a Kew Gardens COA 50p, and obviously you get a packaging and a number picked at random for those coins to go on the COA. So if anyone wants to put a bid in for Q, currently, there we go, we've got one. John has put a bid in for £5 for the Kew Gardens. Bearing in mind again, Q is currently sat at £29.95 on the website. I know that because I bought one the other day. So Q is definitely sat at the moment at $29.95. If you do get the Q, you will also be getting the package and a number put on the COA or the letter that Ian sends with them. The number is picked at random by a member of the Great British Coin Hunt, so you can't pick your number, unfortunately. So obviously at the moment at £5, that is an absolute bargain. It's the Kew Gardens 50p, and it's currently sat with John at £5. So bearing in mind that the coin itself is currently sat at $29.95. When it's released into circulation, it's going to go up. Currently, I think you can get one of these on eBay, because don't forget they were only released in the set. I don't think they were ever sold separately from the 2019 set. If you do, about £25 on eBay that people are selling them for. So it's currently sat with John at £5 for Kew Gardens. This is a cash bid. Bearing in mind that the 15% of the cash is given to the charity. So we're currently sat on that amount. I'm not sure what's going on in the background. Chris and Warren are in a chat. Okay, so if anybody else wants to try and raise that amount, £5 is the current bid. Absolute bargain for John at the moment if he does win, for a Kew Gardens 50p COA coin. As I say, there's a bit of a conversation going on. So we're starting a countdown on £5 for Kew Gardens. Absolutely brilliant that. Kew Gardens COA coin, £5 is down to 17, 16, 15. Judith has now put a bid in for £6. Well done, Judith. So we're currently at £6. Steve's also put a bid in for £6. Unfortunately, Steve, Judith beat you to it. Steve's now put a bid in for £7. Well done, Steve. So it's a Kew Gardens. Kew Gardens, obviously, the 2009 coin was quite a nice rare one. It was a very rare one, 210,000 put into circulation. But this is a 2019 one, never going to be put into circulation. Well, it wasn't until Ian and the Great British Coin Hunt will be putting it into circulation. So it's one of the 2019 Kew Gardens. It's currently sat with Angela on a winning bid of £10, and the countdown has started. Kew Gardens 50p with the COA and the packaging. Say on the website is worth about £35, and at the moment is going for £10 to Angela, and the countdown is down to 11. So Angela at the moment is getting an absolute steal of a bargain. Absolutely brilliant and fantastic. If she gets it for that, is a total steal. Lighty, 10 Kew Garden COA Angela, yeah. So it's down to 9 seconds now. Angela's currently winning. Kew Gardens 50p COA for £10. It's down to 7, down to 6, down to 5. I think Angela might get this at an absolute bargain at £10. Down to 3. Oh, Mike has just put a bid in for 11. So Mike Jones has put in £11 bid for Kew Gardens. Well done, Mike. So it's £11 now. Kew Gardens 50p COA. Again, absolute bargain. We bought the coin itself with Ian's letter. It would be £30 itself, or just short of £30 by 5p. And if you got the packaging as well, it would be even more. The current bid, I believe, is 12 with Angela. So Angela has got £12 bid currently on Kew Gardens. I think, looking at the screen, and the countdown has been paused. I think someone's put in a comment about something's part of Steve's job and he's being slow. Anyway, we started a countdown again at 2019. Angela's currently winning. Kew Gardens 50p COA. at £12. So Lighty was doing a text in the background. That's fine. It's 16, 15, 14, 13. So bear in mind, once again, just a very quick reminder, 15% of this amount that is paid for Kew Gardens will be given to the charity CEO Sleep Out. The charity was picked, it's the Middlesbrough charity, it was picked by the Mayor of Middlesbrough, and you can also bid or give money through Super Chat. The more money we get for the charity, the better. The whole point of today is to get as much money for the charity as possible, and obviously that is the point of doing a charity auction, is to get as much money as you can do for the charity. So as I say, Kew Gardens COA 50p at the moment is being counted down. It's down to 2, and it's being won by Angela with £12 bid. So it's been sold. Angela just won for £12 at Kew Gardens. GELE. £12. Very well done, Angela. You've just got a Kew Gardens. Lighty, would you mind ever so kindly just putting Angela's initial or surname up, or just so I know to write it down on my sheet? If you wouldn't mind, please. Thanks very much. Okay, well done, Angela. Kew Gardens bought for £12. And thanks, Angela, yourself, putting it on the screen. So Angela has just won Kew Gardens for £12, and just a very quick reminder, 15% of that is going to the charity. There is still a challenge been set on the amount that we get through Super Chat. I believe it's £45 was left. If we get up to the amount set, then we're going to be doing a different auction. We're also looking to get 40 watches, and I believe that currently keeps going, fluctuating between 35 and dropping down. It's currently sat at 33. So when we get to 40, then there will also be a different kind of auction. So let's hope we can get to either of those before I'm due to finish in 45 minutes. When I finish in 45 minutes, it will be Steve Fraser, Dragon Lord Coins. He'll be on for his slot. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 hours Steve's on for. I think it's 3. He will be next, obviously doing more auctions. I've currently done 6 auctions at the moment. The next one will be for coins, which is absolutely brilliant. So if somebody does want to suggest a coin for me to auction off, remember it has to be one of the COA coins. There's also one more thing as well. I've just been pointed out by Chris. We're currently sat at 3.21. On mine it says 3.22, but we're still sat at 3.21 subscribers. If we get that to 5,000, then everybody reach 5,000, 3.25. Oh, right, sorry. We get to 3.25k, so another 4,000 people, or 400 people, is it? 3.2 thousand. Yeah, so 400 people. Then CJ Coins and More, Matt will lose a bet with Ian, and he'll have to do his whole live stream in drag, rather him than myself. So absolutely brilliant if he does it. So if we get to 3.25 thousand subscribers, CJ Coins and More, Matt will lose his bet with Ian and have to do his live stream in drag. I'm not sure who's going to address him. It's probably be his missus that will address him. I definitely wouldn't have been done anything like that. Very brave man. Okay, so just a very quick reminder, if we do get to 40 watches, we're currently sat on 31, then we will get a £500 investment auction from Ian. The 3,000 subscriber giveaway was a silver proof coin. All you have to do is watch the video, leave a comment on the video, and you get a chance of winning. I believe Fran's bought the wig for CJ Coins and More to put on. So Matt's got a wig bought for him by Fran to put on. Brilliant. It's all in the name of charity. It's absolutely fine. You know, it's absolutely brilliant to get as much money as we can get for charity. More subscribers for Ian, more subscribers you get, the more people watch the videos, the more money goes to charity. So it's absolutely brilliant. Whichever way people want to donate, again, you can either do it through Super Chat, put whatever amount you want to put in there. That's absolutely brilliant. You know, the whole lot will go to charity. There is a 30% charge for the service. Ian is paying that 30% charge, so he will be giving the full 100% to the charity. So anything put through Super Chat will go to charity. It's £45 is the target before I finish in 40 minutes. If we get to, let's say, that £45 mark, then the auction will be for £1,000 worth of points on Ian's site. If we get to 40 watches, we're currently sat again now on 32, then it's a £500 investment auction. Very quick reminder again, because we mentioned Fran and wigs and things. Fran is doing a Gruffalo trail to advertise the fact that the Gruffalo is being put into circulation by Ian. Bearing in mind that there's been a new Gruffalo coin just released as well. So the Gruffalo isn't going into circulation via the Royal Mint. So Ian is putting them in. That is the next coin he's putting out. The Gruffalo is also sat currently at $24.95 on the website with the letters COA. If that COA letter, etc., it's good value at $24.95. Sorry, it's a bargain, because on Monday that is going up to £50. So if the Gruffalo is going to take off like the Peter Rabbit took off, then people are silly if they don't buy one. So it's an absolute bargain at the minute at $24.95, especially as Monday it's going up to £50. The Peter Rabbit has been selling for all kinds of money on eBay. There's one currently listed, I think, at £99. It's ending in a couple of days. I know one is sold for at least £80 that I was looking at recently. So they are going up in value. Obviously, once the publicity of the stunt of the Peter Rabbit gets more nationwide, gets more publicity, if Ian starts getting sponsors and things, then the initial coins that were done, so the Peter Rabbit and the Gruffalo, because they're the first two, and they're having the less amount put in circulation, they will become more in value, to be honest with you. So it's a very good time to buy one of the Gruffalo coins now. So in actual fact, because we're mentioning the Gruffalo, again, Fran is putting 5 Gruffalo coins for lucky winners at the Gruffalo trail even, and you can get a chance to win some of those stones, or you find a stone and it's got a voucher in it, and one of them is a coin, which is also, you know, lovely, especially as that will be more children and parents are there and go out to do that. And obviously at the moment the only way for those parents to get the Gruffalo, or indeed the Peter Rabbit, to finish off the Peter Rabbit set, is to get it through the Royal Mint, Change Checker, or a company like Ian, Dragon Lord Coins, etc. Ian, the Great British Coin Hunt, I should say, and obviously Steve Fraser's Dragon Lord Coins. Those kind of people sell the coins as well. There's lots of people that sell them, but unfortunately they're never going to be put in circulation, so you have to buy them, and that to me is where the Royal Mint has definitely fallen down. It's not fair to, you know, put these coins and not put them into circulation. As I say, I've had to buy them all for my daughter because she wanted them, and again, you can't find them in the change, which I don't think is fair. And the same thing for £2 coins. A load of them aren't being put in circulation, and I think that is, again, not very nice, because there's lots of people out there. Again, the one that always comes to mind is my family collects Dean's grandma. and she's been collecting £2 coins for years. It's always on the end of a couple of Ian's videos. She's got a big massive chunk of her book that's missing, and that's because those coins have never been put in circulation and never will be put in circulation until Ian does it. So, you know, that poor lady's been collecting these coins for years, is never going to finish her book, and for me that just is not very nice. I could think of other words to say, but it's not the greatest. So it's out of order, and you know, for Ian putting them out into circulation for those lucky people that find them, I think he can't, you know, give the guy any more credit, and it's due. He's absolutely brilliant and amazing for doing that. So the point of this video again today in the chat today is for the charity CEO Sleep Out. The next auction that we're going to be doing is a coin auction. I think to give the people a chance, the next one I'll do for coins will be Q. I've just done a cash one for Q. There may be people out there that haven't got the cash but have got loads of loose change or spare change out there that want to donate change or give change to Ian in place of a Q Gardens. So it'll be a Q Gardens next auction. Q Gardens COA again. Coin, one of the 2019 COAs, not intended for circulation, available for £29.95 on Ian's website. Q Gardens, next one starting now for coins. So just a very quick reminder of the coins that you can use. I shall tell you those in one moment. So we have got 2008 Feathers 2p, any A to Z 10p, 2008 Lion 10p, NEAD 29 Olympic 50p's, NHS, Suffragettes, WWF, Flopsy Bunny, Peter Rabbit 2018, Mrs. Tittlemouse, Puddle Duck, Isaac Newton, 2018 Britannia 50p, and a 2017 50p. Any currently for Q Gardens, we've started one bid. Q Gardens COA coin 50p, and we haven't got anybody at the moment bidding on that. Surely somebody must want to put a bid of one coin for a Q Gardens 50p COA out there. There we go, we've got 5. John Southgate has put a bid for 5 coins for the Q Gardens 50p COA. We've now got 6 with Chris Spree. John has now gone with 8. Remember, obviously it's Q Gardens. I know we just auctioned this for cash before, but this is a coin bid to give the people the opportunity that didn't have the cash to get the coin, or to get it in coins if you've got your spare change. It's currently sat on with John. Oh, now I changed that very quickly. It's now with Gary for 10 coins. Q Garden 50p for coins, and it's currently sat on 10. And we're starting the countdown now with Chris. So Chris is starting the countdown on Q Gardens for 10 coins, and obviously again this coin on Ian's website is $29.95. So at 10 coins, that's an absolute steal. Bearing in mind those 10 coins could be any of those ones I just listed. So if somebody's lucky enough to have 100 of the 2p feathers coin, you could get quite a few deals from that at quite a cheap amount of money. So it's still currently sat with 10 coins with Gary for Kew Gardens COA 50p, and we're at 13. The countdown is 13, 12, 11. Surely there's got to be someone that's going to bid more than 10 coins. But if not, very well done, Gary. If you see someone running past in the background, it's my wife. She's now crawling to see what we see on the camera. We're down to 5. Gary's still winning with 10. Well done, Gary. Kew Gardens, it's down to 4 with Gary at the moment. It's going once, or going. Going twice. And I think it's gone. Well done, Gary. We're 10 coins. Well done. Reef, that was for a Kew Gardens COA 50p. Gary's just won that for 10 coins, which was absolutely brilliant. Great still, isn't it? It's £30 on the website. Absolutely good. So bearing in mind, it's the main point of today is for charity. We still haven't had many super chat donations, so if anybody does want to put a super chat donation out there, please do so. Obviously we're looking for as much as we can get for CEO Sleep Out. Steve Fraser, Dragon Lord coins will be coming on in approximately 31 minutes. So you've had me rambling on and doing lots of auctions, etc. But I volunteered, and obviously I've been happy to do it, and I'll be happy to do it again if Ian does this kind of thing again. Steve Fraser say we'll be on from 4 till 7. Thanks very much, Lighty. Angela. Right, okay, I'll leave Warren. I think Angela sent a message to Warren. That's fine. Okay, so I believe Chris has just posted a link for the charity CEO Sleep Out on the site now. Don't forget, every coin auction that we do, it's a coin one next, 15% of the coin auction does go to the charity. Also, the largest single donation over the 24 hours wins a mystery prize from Ian. It can only be site members that are doing. I am keeping a note of all the coins that have been purchased. Yeah, I've got one for Angela, Kew Gardens. She paid for cash, so that's fine. I've got that one there. Okay, so I don't think we're going to get to the 40 watches on my stream. So hopefully we'll get to 40. If not, then I'm sure that may roll over to the next one for Steve. So just a quick reminder, if we get to 40 watching live, there'll be a different auction. If we get to £45, which we're still looking to get as many people donating as possible, £45 on the super cash, then it's £1,000 worth of points on Ian's site. The 40 watches is a £500 auction to, I can't remember exactly what it was something to do with the website, which I'm sure Lighty can put on the screen, or Chris can put on the screen for me in a minute so I can read that one again. So bear with me for the 40 watches one. And again, you know, let me just write that down. Okay, Angela, I've written the order number down. I've got the amount, and it was for Q, so I'll message that to Ian. So it's a £500 investment for if you get 40 watches. £500 investment auction if we get to 40 watches. We're currently sat on 30, so it keeps fluctuating between 29 and 35. We're currently sat on 31 now. We get to 40, it'll be a £500 investment auction. If we get to 45 pounds donations on the super chat, that'll be £1,000 worth of points auction for Ian's website. The next one I'll be doing an auction on, I'm going to have to go back to the start on purpose. I'm going to go back to the Gruffalo, and the reason I'm going back to the Gruffalo is again just to promote the fact that the Gruffalo will be entering circulation very shortly. because of the Great British Coin Hunt and Bungle Collect. That's the reason that the Gruffalo will be going into circulation. That'll be the next coin released, and it will be released very, very shortly. At the moment, it's currently sat at £24.95 on the website. However, come Monday, it'll be £50. Sorry, on the website, £50 on the website. Come Monday, it's currently half price at £24.95. The Gruffalo will be next, and it'll be a cash auction. It's cash because the last one was coins. So it's Gruffalo, 50p COA. Remember, you get the coin, the letter of provenance, or authenticity, whatever you put it as. It used to be provenance, plus the packaging, same number, but you can't pick the number will be picked for you, but it will be the same number. And it's the Gruffalo for cash. Whoever wants to start an opening bid for the Gruffalo cash, bearing in mind, again, this one will go up in price very, very soon. Say very soon, Monday. If you buy one today or over the weekend, it's £24.95. Come Monday, it'll be £50 on Ian's website. So the Gruffalo is your next coin, starting now. Gruffalo COA for cash. 15% of the cash raised will go to the charity. So can someone start with an opening bid? So bearing in mind, it's the coin and the packaging. Currently, if you bought that together on the website, you're looking at about £30. So surely someone's got to have a pound bid at least. £11 straight away. Thanks very much, Chris. So Chris has started the bidding at £11 for the Gruffalo. Still an absolute bargain at £11, because obviously it's £25 on the website, and come Monday that'll be £50. And once it does hit circulation, which will be very, very soon, it'll go up even more, I would guess, just like Peter Rabbit has. So absolutely brilliant. For £11 to start with for the Gruffalo from Chris. Anybody else want to make a bid for the Gruffalo? I'm going to start the countdown now. So the countdown has started. £11 with Chris for the Gruffalo. We're still sat at 11, and the countdown is about to start. It's on 19 now, the countdown. Bear in mind, to say this Gruffalo at the moment is at £25, or 5 pence short at £25. It will be going up to 50 on Monday, be going into circulation very soon, thanks to Ian at the Great British Coin Hunt and Bungle Collect. That is absolutely brilliant. So it will be going out in circulation very, very soon. Remember, if you find one, congratulations when they do go out. And obviously anybody that's bought them, it's a sound investment. And for £11 at the moment, I think Chris Spree is getting himself a bargain. We're down to 11, we're down to 10, it's a pause. So if anybody else wants to put a quick bid in, it's currently sat at £11 for Chris. And we're going to start the countdown again in a second. We are now 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 going. Going twice. And it's gone. Chris Spree. Well done, Chris. Okay, so Chris Spree has got the Gruffalo. Unfortunately, A1 coins, you missed out, I'm afraid. It's gone to Chris Spree already. Unlucky though, A1, but it has gone to Chris Spree for £11, the Gruffalo. Okay, so I can see we've currently got 33 watches. I've got 23 minutes left. I haven't had a message from Ian to say do anything different, so any other kind of auctions. So at this point, the next auction will be, I'm looking at another auction of some kind. It'll be at 11. Okay, I've just a bit of background chat going on. A1 put a bid in. It was too late, so he lost out. But I think Chris is happy that if A1 wants it, as he was very close, and he's saying let him know. So it's I don't think A1 does want it. Looking at the notes. Okay, so if anybody said there's 35 watches out there now, we're still 5 short of doing a different auction. So because there's 35 out there, I've done D-Day, Q, Frankenstein, Gruffalo, one of the RAF coins which has been picked by Tracy for herself as a badge one. So what other coins do people want me to put as an auction? Give me a coin now. So there's 34 of you watching. Tell me the coin you want me to auction next, and I will do. It will be for a coin auction. So again, you know the coins we can use. There's a list of them we've gone over a few times. It's been in the stream a few times. So it will be a coin auction. If someone would like to give me an idea of what coin you would like me to auction next, it's one of the COA coins. So there's a few of them on Ian's website, the Great British Coin Hunt website. Tell me the coin you want me to auction, and I will do that. Is any in particular that Steve, Lighty, or Chris want me to auction? Then you're allowed to obviously enter as well. Don't forget, all of us can enter the thing as it's for charity. So any particular coin that you want me to auction off, guys or girls? We've got 38 watching. If we hang on possibly for 2 more, we might get to the 40, but I don't know. We shall see. 38, 37, no, go back to 37. So any more coins that anyone wants me to auction? Chris, I'd love to say yes, but that's not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. So any more COAs that you would like to us to auction off? I know we've obviously done the Q, which everybody wanted. We've done the Frankenstein. Any more that anybody wants? Hello, Kim Humphreys. Oh, we're up to 39 watches now. We're missing 1. Okay, A1, brilliant. So Chris won that. That's fine, and Chris can keep it. Yeah, 2 more watches, Lighty, you're right. 2 more watches, and then we get to the 40, and we can do a £500 investment auction. But at the moment, we're not there. We've still got 19 minutes to go. You never know, we might get another one in before Steve jumps on. Okay, so anybody out there, give me a coin. One of the COAs listed on Ian's website, the advanced order ones that you want to auction, and I will auction it. So if you want me to do, for example, if Tracy's still on and she wants me to do one of the other RAFs, let me know, and I will do that. Okay, so looks like nobody wants me to put a coin up for auction. So bearing in mind, this is obviously for a charity. Any more super chats? Put as many super chat purchases in there. It's going for the CEO sleep out. Oh, hold on a minute. No, we're not there yet. So, Lighty, are we saying? Are we doing a £500 investment then, or Lighty? Is that what we're saying? Sorry, forgive me, I'm just waiting for Lighty to reply and let me know if we're doing the £500 investment auction. coins only bids in multiples of 5 coins. Okay, yeah, we are. Okay, so we're on 39 watches. Lighty's made an executive decision. Oh, we've now hit the 40 anyway, mate. It's in 40 in the top corner. So that's absolutely brilliant. So we're doing the £500 investment auction, coins only bid, and the coins have to go up in multiples of 5. So I'll just recap the coins in case anyone's missed them in the previous streams. There's quite a few of them that you can use. So we can start the bids now, bearing in mind it's 5 coins multiples. So in other words, 5, 10, 15, 20 for a £500 investment auction, and it's only for coins. Chris has just put the coins up, but just to read them in case anyone's missed them. I think Chris has put them up, but I'll say them anyway. So it's the 2008 Feathers 2p, A to Z 10p's, 2008 Lion 10p's, any Olympic 50p's, NHS, Suffragettes, WWF, Flopsy Bunny, Peter Rabbit 2018, Mrs. Tittlemouse, Puddle Duck, Isaac Newton, 2008 Britannia 50p, and 2017 Shield 50p's. We've got our first bid in there. Charlotte Green has put 5 coins in, and I say it's for a £500 investment, and it is for 5 coins currently. So let me just write it down, 500. And it's coins. Okay, so we got 30 coins from Steve Fraser. A1 Coins has put 50 coins in. So we're currently sat on 50 coins for the £500 investment for the Great British Coin Hunt. It's a good return on that. So absolutely brilliant. 50 coins is the current bid. Let's try and get this up there. It has to be Ali, I'm afraid it has to be in multiples of 5. So 52 won't work, I'm afraid. It'll have to be 55. So it's still currently sat on A1 Coins at 50, because the rule states at the start it has to be in multiples of 5. So Ali, thank you very much, is now 55. So we're looking at 55 currently for a £500 investment into Ian's site. So in 2 years, that should give you a return of £375 after 2 years, like is confirmed. Its current bid is 55 with Ali, or Ali. It's now 60 with Chris Dyer. Well done, Chris. So it's 60. Obviously, you think about it, that could be 62 pence pieces. So that's an absolute steal if it is. I don't know what coins anyone's putting in. Obviously, it could be 60 of any of those on the list. But even if it's 60 10 pence A to Zs, that's still only £6. So still a massive, massive saving or a good investment. 70 coins by Steve Fraser. Bearing in mind, Steve's on in 14 minutes, so he wants this draw done as quick as possible. So that's fine. This will end at 15:59, and once it's finished, it's finished. So Chris, in that case, mate, keep going if you've got thousands of the 2p 2008s. 80. That's an absolute killing if you have. Obviously, it's like £1.60 or something silly, like not even that. Yeah, it's £1.60 for 500 quid. That would be a solid investment, that would. So currently winning is Chris Dyer at 80 coins for the £500 investment. That's absolutely brilliant. So Lighty's just put on there to give you an idea, £500 investment sold earlier on for £221. It's currently sat at now currently sat at 100 coins with A1 Coins. If Chris is right and he's got loads and loads of the 2 pence pieces, he could make an absolute killing on this. Even on 10p's, that's still a great bargain, and on 50p's. So what can I say? Absolute brilliant auction. Chris, 125. This auction will end at 15:59, just in time for Steve to start his auction. Steve Dragonlord Coins, that is. He will also be doing lots of different auctions for the COA coins. All the CJs are doing the COA coins. Ian's COA coins. We are doing we're doing COAs, but at the moment we're doing a £500 auction one because Ian has authorised us to do that. So that's why we're doing that one. So there's 11 minutes to go. It's currently at £125, 125 coins, sorry, to Chris. So let's get this as many coins as we can get. And as I say, Steve Fraser will be next. He'll be doing more auctions for the COA coins unless otherwise instructed by Ian. Just a very, very quick reminder, the Gruffalo is being released into circulation via the Great British Coin Hunt, sponsored by Bungle Collect, very, very shortly. If you haven't subscribed to, obviously, Ian's channel, Lighty's channel, Steve's channel, Bungle's channel, any of the other Coin Jockeys channels, please do so. Then, obviously, the more they get, the more hits they get, the more likes, it gets more publicity. Obviously, the more publicity we get, the more it is better for, obviously, these coins going into circulation and sponsorships, etc. Today's purpose is obviously been picked due to the Mayor of Middlesbrough, and he also put one of the coins into circulation via Bungles Collect, and that was the 2019 Peter Rabbit, put into circulation by let's say the Mayor of Middlesbrough. Because of that, Ian offered him the first charity auction, and that gentleman picked, the Mayor of Middlesbrough picked for the auction to be the CEO Sleep Out. The Mayor of Preston, by the way, is sorry, the Mayor of Middlesbrough is Andy Preston. So Andy Preston from Middlesbrough Mayor picked the CEO Sleep Out. That's the charity that we're doing the auctions, the 24-hour auctions for. Just a very quick reminder, the 24 hours will actually probably end up being 30 hours because the clocks go back tonight, so we get an extra hour from that. And also John, who was on before me, he's also doing his normal 12 till 5 slot on a Sunday, so it'll probably finish, I would imagine, on the Sunday at 5 o'clock. So there's plenty of time to get as much money raised for the charity as possible. Ways to raise money for the charity: you can go through the super chat and donate. There is a thing there, if we get a certain amount of super chat donations, then there'll be another different auction done. So let's hope we can get as much super chat as we do. All of the money from the super chat, 100% of that money goes to the charity. Again, it's a very great cause. It's to make awareness of people that are obviously living on the streets. So the super chat charity, or super chat donation, sorry, is 100%. Each coin auction that we do, when it's cash coin auctions, whatever the amount the coin goes for, 15% of that also goes to the charity. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of money that will be given to the charity from this 24-hour event. And it's obviously to put awareness out there for the homeless people that are obviously living on the streets.
I don't know that.
My Alexa's just turned itself in the background. Don't know what happened there. So that's absolutely brilliant. As I say, Ian is also in the process of selling the shirt off his back. I'm led to believe that he is currently in Bournemouth visiting his father wearing the shirt because somebody paid a £25 super chat auction for him to wear the shirt all day. So that's also going on. So it's more more money for the charity. So RJ Chocolate Coins put Ian will still be happy with 125. RJ Coins, Ian will be happy with any of those coins on that list. Whatever coins are put in on that list, then he's happy with any of them. That's why they're on that list. They've been recapped a few times, so anybody that's different, or anybody that hasn't seen the coin or heard the coin list, just to give a very quick recap again, we're currently bidding for £500 investment. It's in coins only. The leading bid at the moment is 125 coins with Chris Dyer. The coins that you can use, so it could be any of these coins. It doesn't have to be all the same coin, it's any of these coins. And again, it's 2008 Feathers 2p, any A to Z 10p, the 2008 Lion 10p, any of the Olympic 50p pieces. Also, other 50p pieces are the NHS, the Suffragettes, the WWF, Flopsy Bunny, Peter Rabbit 2018, Mrs. Tisselmouse, Jemima Puddle Duck, Isaac Newton, 2008 Britannia, and the 2017 Shield. So any of those coins can be used. There's 5 minutes left before we have to close the auction. So put a bid in now. Obviously, if you know you've got those many coins to put in and you want to get the bargain, because obviously you could put any of those coins in. It's £500 investment into the Great British Coin Hunt, where you do get money back after 6 months. I can't remember the amounts of money you get, but you get a certain amount of money back after 6 months. At the moment, the bid is 125 coins, and that is absolutely brilliant. The actual last time this was done as a cash auction, it sold for £221. So at the moment, it's 125 coins. So again, that's absolutely a steal at 125 coins, especially if they were all 2p's. So the purpose of today again is to get as much money as possible for CEO Sleep Out. We're still looking for investment through the super chat. Any amount you want to put there, even if it's just $1.99, all of these amounts do add up. Just put in whatever you can afford to spare. So any amount in there starts normally at $1.99, I think, is the minimum, but I think you can possibly, I don't know, maybe a good less than that, I'm not sure. But obviously the amount you want to put in there through the super chat, absolutely fine. 100% of that will go to the charity. In relation to the coin auctions that we do, 15% of the coin auctions, that will also go to the charity. We have been doing coin auctions for coins. The coins that we're doing an auction for now are coins. We'd also do auctions on cash, and it's always the COA coins. The COA coins on Ian's website, the 50p's are all valued at $24.95, apart from Kew Gardens. Kew Gardens is valued at $29.95, because obviously it's Kew and everyone wants a Kew. And then the £2 coins are also all at $29.95. You also get the ephemera, which is the packaging. I call it packaging because I don't want to mispronounce the word ephemera. So the coins in the packaging, we also put the number that matches. So whatever number is picked for you, it's picked by a member of the Great British Coin Hunt team. They will pick the number, and that number will be put on the packaging and the coin letter. Again, the letters or the coins, when they come with the letter, are obviously going to be worth more than the ones that are found in circulation. All of the coins that are being auctioned, the COA coins, will eventually be put into circulation by Ian. If he gets sponsorship, it'll probably be done quicker. Otherwise, it could take a little bit of time. But obviously, the more that people buy, the quicker the coins get put into circulation. The coins that, so they will be going and making money. The first one that went out, as we all know, was the Peter Rabbit. The one that will be released on Monday is or soon, it could even be released now, I'm not sure, is the Gruffalo. At the moment, the Gruffalo is still selling at £24.95 on the website, and it will be going up to £50 on Monday. So grab yourself a bargain. If you want to get one of those, obviously do so as quick as possible, because as I say, on Monday that'll be going up to £50. At the moment, the auction is still going on. It's for a £500 investment. A £500 investment after 12 months will get you £375 back, and a further £375 after 2 years. So in total, £750 on a £500 investment. The countdown has started. So that's absolutely fine. So if anyone wants to put any last minute bids in for coins, it's for those coins mentioned, and it's for a £500 investment. And I've just been confirmed the Gruffalo has been released into circulation. And again, Monday it is going up to £50 a coin. So get one now quickly while they're still at £24.95. You may get a chance to have some of those auctioned later on in some of the other chats. We're closing off in 2 minutes. We'll hand over to Steve. Obviously, it's been a pleasure doing this for Ian. I look forward to doing any more in the future. I hope I haven't been too much of a pain to listen to. The wife doesn't like my voice over and over again. It's still currently sat, as I say, with Chris Dyer on 125 coins. We're down to the last 7 seconds. And obviously, you go and join Steve Fraser on his site, or on the same site, but it's Steve Fraser doing the next one. And he will be there. It's going now. It's 3 going once, going twice. And I think it's going to be sold. Looking at it, it's been sold to Chris. So I think that's me finishing my stream. I believe that Steve Fraser should be on any second now. I'll just wait for a text from Steve to confirm he's on. And when I get that, I will be off. He hasn't sent one yet. Okay, so I'll keep waffling until for now, but obviously, oh, I can stop the stream now. Absolutely brilliant. So go join Steve on the other stream. Thanks all for watching. Take care. Thank you.